We're back with Edwin Black, and I want you to just take a look at this film, which really is a promo for Financing the Flames. Let's watch this together.
Israel, with war all around them, the Jewish and Arab peoples have a chance for peace. America spends millions to encourage peace, but is our money fueling the opposite?
Every year, millions of dollars go to tax-exempt charitable organizations. Are they helping to bring peace or financing the flames? People paid to protest, exploiting children as human shields, the stabilization of Israel's army, a campaign to crack the Israeli economy, efforts to stop Israeli Knesset members from voting in their own parliament. Meanwhile, Palestinians who want to live in peace are forced into the shadows. Taxpayers paying salaries of convicted terrorists, murderers, bombers, baby killers. The more they kill, the more American taxpayer money they receive. Driven by taxpayer money, tax subsidized, we the people pay for it.
So we just saw this this promo for the book, and in the promo we saw a riot going on in Nabi Saleh, a town in Judea and Samaria, the West Bank. And can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, that's the town we were speaking of just before the break. And on this day, on the very day that's shown in this clip, I went to Nabi Saleh. As you can see, I was dressed up in my bulletproof vest, and the people marched, and they started to insult the soldiers. The soldiers are trained to take the provocations, to take the taunting, and to endure the fact that people are dancing around their faces with these B'Tselem cameras that are paid for by American taxpayer money, and that they don't have a zone of personal space the same that in Los Angeles you'd give to a meter maid, or in Boston you'd give to a gas meter reader, or to a traffic cop in Miami. You could never dance around a policeman here 5 inches from their nose and insult them and provoke them. But it's a day at the office when you're in the security services there. So I came. The men are trained to not respond. And there's a videotape of me on the internet now saying, why aren't these soldiers responding and reacting and engaging in violent suppression? And so they're complaining. At one point, they actually began chanting for an Israeli water cannon truck called the Skunk, which sprays out this high-pressure, stinky water to deter. It's a crowd deterrent. Crowd control.
So God bless the Israelis with all their inventions in crowd control and trying to find ways to keep people peaceful through peaceful means.
It's like SodaStream turned into.
So this is the skunk. The skunk that shoots. They shoot
it's stinky water.
Water, and that lasts for like a month, right?
It can last for many months.
Oh my God!
So the point is, this is like Martin Luther King demanding to be water hosed in Selma. This is like Martin Luther King saying, bring out the dogs, the day is not done,
where are they? It just doesn't happen. It doesn't happen.
What you don't know is that I had hired a photographer. His name was Boaz, and he was supposed to be there at the appointed hour to take pictures of the riot that B'Tselem and everyone told me would take place. Well, As it turned out, my guy was late. No camera, no riot.
And your guy was going to be the only camera?
My guy was going to be the only camera. And
Oh.
finally, he shows up.
So they had
just
nobody to perform in front of, so they didn't do their
They're
dirty
all
work.
just about getting ready to
Gotcha.
disperse. Suddenly, my cameraman comes. Suddenly, he's got the big camera bodies. He's got the jacket on. He's got the long lens, the motor drive. The riot begins. And ironically, the Arabic people speak, the villagers speak Arabic, the soldiers speak Hebrew, and the entire riot is conducted in English.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're going to need to take a break now, but this is fascinating. We'll come back, we'll talk more about this riot because I want to hear what happened from your perspective and this, what they call Pallywood, you know, the Hollywood Pallywood with, you know, when there's a camera. All right, we'll be right back. Don't leave us.